Ever bought an eyeliner because someone swore it changed their routine, only to end up wiping black smudges off your under eyes 2 hours later? It happens more than anyone admits. Drugstore shelves are packed with all-day wear and mistake-proof claims. But some of these liners carry shockingly high 1-star ratings, and most people don't check until it's too late. Today, we're breaking down 7 drugstore eyeliners you should stop buying and revealing the 3 that actually hold up. If you're tired of guessing which pen will survive your day, subscribe for beauty breakdowns that cut through the hype. Let's get into it. Number 7. Physicians Formula Eye Definer Felt Tip Eyeliner Marker. 7 a.m., half awake, one eye done, and the pen just stops feeding ink on the second eye. You drag it across the lid again and again. Nothing comes out, and now you are late. A big beauty site placed this on its 10 worst eyeliners roundup with a reader score around 6.5 out of 10. Another listing drops it to 6.4 across 65 ratings over years. Yet Amazon shows about 4.3 stars from over 4,000 reviews, meaning some batches work while others betray you mid-wing. Grabbing one off the shelf feels like rolling dice on whether the pen will actually do its job. Complaints keep repeating 4 things: a rough, scratchy tip, drying out mid-stroke, tiny black flakes falling onto cheeks, and a color that reads washed out gray instead of deep black. The tip picks up powder, dragging it around and leaving bald gaps where you need a smooth edge. One pass turns into 3, and your thin line balloons into a fat, ugly block you never wanted. A pen that should save time ends up costing you extra minutes. And you'll hear about a liner that costs less than a pack of gum, but treats your eyelid like sandpaper. Number 6. ELF Essential Brightening Eyeliner. $1. That full price tag. After 2 drags across your lid, you get why nobody charged more for this thing. Total Beauty put it at number 8 on their worst list. Reader score 6.4 out of 10. One reviewer said they'd give it 0 because the color disappeared in roughly 30 minutes. People describe the texture like dragging a regular school pencil across skin. Stiff, scratchy, and you see nothing unless you press down with real force. Near the eye, the lid stretches, eyes water, and the line shakes out crooked. Lower lash smudging kicks in almost right away, so you lose comfort within the same minute. 6 shades at $1 each sound fun to grab, but each shade fades before your first call of the day, meaning you end up buying a better pencil and these sit dead in a drawer forever. Thin scan around the eyes. This rough pencil makes a 2-minute job feel like something you want to skip. The brand on the liner coming up has been in bathrooms for decades, but the reviews from real people over the past few years and one very old award tell 2 completely different stories. Number 5. CoverGirl Line Exact Liquid Eyeliner. A major beauty magazine gave this pen a Best of Beauty award in 2007. People buying it today compare the tip to a dead marker. Something broke between then and now. One review community shows about 3.9 out of 5 from 37 reviews, but 16% are pure 1-star. Walmart sits in the mid-3 range, pulling the average down fast. Buyers in 2026 describe fighting for any product to come out of the pen. Ink feeds in short random bursts. You retrace the same stroke 4 or 5 times, and your sharp wing turns into a wide, messy sneer that takes cotton buds and 5 extra minutes to clean up. Formula changes over the years, different production batches, and shelf time catching up to a liquid that was never built to survive all of that. What sits inside this tube today does not match what won that award when flip phones were still popular. A pen that might deliver or might give you nothing is not worth trusting your face with on a busy morning. Want to hear something wild? The marker after this one has the words "mistake proof" printed right on the box. Almost 4 out of 10 buyers left the lowest score Walmart even allows. Those 2 facts live on the same product page. Do you have one of these eyeliners in your makeup bag? Tell us in the comments which one and how it serves you. We want to know. And if you want to find out all the good beauty products you need, hit that like and subscribe button so we can deliver just what you need. Let's get back to it. Number 4. L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Mistake-Proof Eyeliner Marker. Mistake-proof on the label. 38% 1-star ratings on Walmart. Say those back to back and tell me that makes sense. Out of 32 ratings, the marker sits at about 3.1 stars, and the biggest issue is a tip that writes too fat and ink pressure that shifts on its own. People describe marks that look more like highlighter swipes than liner. Get near the inner corner and everything spreads off course. SkinSafe ran the ingredients and found no fragrance, no nickel, none of the usual stuff that causes reactions. The formula checks out. The tool does not. A wide tip with shaky ink flow means you fight the pen instead of using it. And blog swatches show heavy strokes that run at the edges and turn a wing into a bulky block. Smaller lids, hooded eyes, fat marker on a tiny space means wet ink hits the crease every blink, and these transfer marks you do not catch until someone points them out. Stamping mistake-proof on something that barely clears 3 stars, that is the real problem sitting on this shelf. Waterproof should fix everything, right? The liner at number 3 carries that badge and 830 ratings on one store, but a second store gave the same tube a score so low, it raises a question the brand does not want to answer. Number 3. Maybelline New York Ultra Liner Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Same tube, 2 stores. 2 scores that look like they are rating completely different products. Walmart has it at about 3.9 stars from 830 ratings with over 500 written reviews. A second retailer lists the same liner at 2.6 stars from 158 ratings with barely 35% of people saying they would grab it again. When one store gives almost 4 stars and another gives 2.5 for the same exact pen, something is off with batch age, storage, or formula drift between runs. The brush uses real bristles instead of felt. Fresh bristles can give a razor-thin line, but they fan out fast, and once they spread, the brush dumps ink where you never aimed. Color pools at the outer corner, coverage streaks on the first pass, and you end up doing cotton bud cleanup after every use. And nobody tells you this part before buying. The liquid hits skin, runny and thin, then hardens into a stiff layer that traps every bad stroke underneath. Crooked first line? You are wiping the whole eye and starting from scratch because nothing moves once it dries. A brush that sands and a formula that locks errors down. Together, they create a problem most people did not expect when they grabbed waterproof off the shelf. Simple twist-up pencils should be the easy option, but the one at number 2 forgot how to stay on your face after 20 minutes. Number 2. Wet n Wild Idolize Retractable Eyeliner Pencil. 20 minutes of creamy smooth wear, then this pencil starts sliding across your skin on its own, like it has somewhere else to be. Total Beauty scored the Idolize pencil at around 3.5 out of 10 in their worst drugstore makeup gallery. Below 4 on their scale means walk away. They slag heavy creasing and color that moves along the lash area without permission. The pattern in every review reads the same. Goes on soft, feels nice for a few minutes, then drifts. Color slides into fine lines, collects in the outer corner, and smudges underneath on a calm day with no heat and no rain. Put this on the lower waterline, and you are looking at raccoon circles by noon without lifting a finger. The retractable tip rounds off fast since you cannot sharpen it. And once that point goes, every stroke lands thicker and messier. A few people even said the product jammed inside the barrel mid-twist, stuck, could not get it out. Money wasted on lighters sealed inside its own tube. Soft and blendable sounds good until the color quits holding after 2 hours and you are checking mirrors every break. Each liner on this avoid list so far had a flaw you could work around or live with. The gel pencil at the top spot breaks in a way that ends the product permanently on your very first use, and there is no coming back from it. Number 1. Revlon Color Stay Micro Hyper Precision Gel Eyeliner. First stroke, light pressure, and the tip cracks clean off. Done. Pencil over. That is what people keep reporting, and it is the reason this sits at number 1 on the avoid list. Ulta sells it with a 12-hour smudge-proof promise and a tiny 1.5mm tip built for detail work. Walmart data shows 3.7 stars from 907 ratings, where about 46% give 5 stars, but roughly 16% drop 1-star ratings. Half the people got something that worked, the other chunk got something that fell apart before they finished one eye. The micro tip is the selling point and the weakest spot at the same time. It snaps on the first or second pass, the second you add pressure. And once it breaks, there is no saving that pencil. The twist barrel adds another headache. Push it up, and it does not go back down. So one accidental over-twist leaves exposed liner drying out in your bag before you even used it. Brand copy promises rich color payoff, but people report skipping, patchy lines, and bare spots overshadow. You pay for a detail tool and get breakage and gaps. 7 minors, 7 piles of complaints backed by real numbers. The mood flips now, because 3 drugstore picks came through every test and actually earned a spot in your rotation. Number 3. Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Eyeliner. Over 14,000 ratings on Amazon, and still holding 4.4 stars out of 5. At that volume, a weak product gets called out fast, and this one keeps climbing. Maybelline claims up to 36 hours of wear, built to fight off water, smudging, fading, and skin oil throughout the day. Marie Claire tested it on the waterline, wore it on upper and lower lash areas for a full day, and reported 0 transfer at the end. 16 shades range from deep black to clean white, with a smooth glide that locks firm once it sets. Reddit users and beauty writers keep stacking it against pencils 3 to 4 times the price, and the drugstore version holds up through humidity and oily lids. You sharpen this one with a blade, not a twist barrel, so the tip shape is your call every morning, thin for tight detail or wide for a smoked edge. If your liner normally fades by 2 p.m., these scores and wear numbers should change what you reach for. Wings. Both of them match. That is the part where most liquid liner users lose their patience. The pun after this one fixed that frustration with something built into the cap. Number 2. L'Oreal Paris Infallible Flash Cat Eye Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Both wings wiped off and restarted 3 times before 8 a.m. This pen was made for exactly that kind of morning. The cap has a detachable wing stencil snapped right into it. Canadian product pages show 4.5 stars from 1321 reviews. Walmart hits 4.4 stars with over 1,800 ratings. The brush stays thin and bendy, so you go from a soft day line to a bold wing without swapping tools. Pop the stencil off. Press it at your outer corner to map the angle for your eye shape. Then fill it in. People say the color lands fully dark on one pass. Fewer strokes, fewer mistakes, cleaner results. Wear tests tag it waterproof, and user photos show full day looks still sharp by evening. Sweat, drizzle, long commutes, none of those killed it. And a regular remover takes it off at night. If matching wings made you quit liquid liner, this pen pulls you back in. 2 safe picks down. The last one pulls double duty, sharp lines while you wear it, and something working on your lashes every time you put it on. Number 1. Physicians Formula Eye Booster. 2-in-1 lash boosting eyeliner plus serum. Clean lines during the day, and a lash support blend feeding the roots with every wear. 2 jobs, 1 pen, and that is why it sits at the top of the safe list. Amazon holds it at around 4.4 stars with tens of thousands of ratings across shades and regions. A major US pharmacy chain matches that at roughly 4.4 from about 900 reviews. The brush tip draws ultra-thin lines you can take from a quiet tight line to a full wing without switching tools. The formula carries a boosting blend at the root, built to support how your lashes look after a few weeks of steady wear. A clean beauty store confirms cruelty-free, hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, and paraben-free, with a large share of natural origin ingredients. If your eyes react to almost everything, that ingredient list changes your morning. Daily wearers say the pen lasts months before drying out, holds through heat and long shifts, and comes off gently at night. Long-run users noticed lashes looking a bit fuller at the base after a few weeks, matching the serum angle even though the change is seen in the mirror, not a lab. 7 liners made the avoid side with real complaints from thousands of people. 3 earned the safe side with tested wear numbers and formulas that help your face instead of fighting it. Check the scores yourself and stop paying for products that quit before your lunch break. Is any liner on this list caught you off guard? Tell us which one down in the comments. And if you want more like this, tap the video on your screen right now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.